Rafa, we talked post-match again. Another disappointing result for the Valiants. Talk us through the game.
Yeah, no, today it was a game that we made it very difficult for ourselves in terms of giving the early goal. And then obviously the goals change games, and to give a goal like that and then the one just before half-time really was a mountain to climb. The chance for us to get back in the game was first start of the second half when we had the header from the set piece, what bounced past the post. I think had that gone in, we'd make more of a fight of it. And then of course the third goal takes the game away from us. But I thought today we made the distances in the pitch too big, too wide. We didn't condense the units. We allowed Derby to sort of go over us and at times go through us. So we made the pitch too big for us. We needed to be a lot more compact. We needed to show a little bit more with our shape in terms of making it more difficult for Derby today. But as I said, the goals that we give away today, you can't give away sloppy goals like that really and expect to get anything from the game.
What did you say at half-time to them? Because obviously you said it was the manner. We go back to that word, the manner in which we're conceding again. When you go into the half-time, what do you say to them to try and turn that around in the second half?
Yeah, so we come half-time, we spoke about staying solid and staying strong and staying in the game and maintaining that in the game. And no matter what happens, if you can stay in the game, you always give yourself a chance, because the law and averages will say in the game that you will get a chance to score. That was the message at half-time really, just to stay resolute and keep in the game. Change the shape a little bit, but as I said, the chance for us to get back in it was that early effort in the second half. And then of course the third goal, I've not seen it back, but it looked like the boy Sibley had a lot of time at the far post to control it and score really. So to take a touch in the box and score it, I'd have to look at the distances again, but that was the biggest thing for us today, was looking at the distances between the units were too much for Derby to operate in.
We came into this game with only one recognised striker in the squad. Can we have an update on James Wilson, Ryan Loft, who both didn't make the squad today? And obviously we came in with Bailey De Pepper.
Yeah, so James has pulled out with a slight injury. Lofty's got stitches that he sustained in his lip really. So those two couldn't be fit today, and of course we lost Dan Jones and we lost Sangi as well really. So those were disappointing to lose them. So we had to reshuffle the pack, and that's why Sharrock and Planty came in to rejig the pack. So yeah, that was the adversity today.
We also didn't have Conor Grant with his injury, and then longer term Dan Gore also still on the sidelines as well. Do you have any updates on them, on when we're expecting to see them back in the squad?
Yeah, no, Dan Gore, as I said, has had a reset back with his injury, so the time for him to come back has been pushed back some weeks now. And then the other one would have been Conor Grant. Yeah, no, Conor Grant sustained a muscle injury last week really, that we're not sure if it's going to be a couple of weeks before he's back again really. So so those two are missing.
You've now got a full week with the players ahead of what is, I mean, all games are important, but what is now an important game against Shrewsbury. You've got a full week with them, your first full week whilst being here as Vale manager. That's an important time for you now, isn't it, with the players, that full 5 days of training ahead of that game, before we look to that game?
Yeah, it's the only thing really that's come out of this now is hopefully that none of the players have sustained any more injuries, and we get a full group of players to work with over the course of the week, and it will be a welcome week for us really to get together and work with a group of players, because that's what we've been craving for, is some time on the grass, and the week will present that time. So as I said, hopefully Dan, the group will come through unscathed. Hopefully we'll reassess one or two of the injuries, and we'll see if they can join up with us, and see if we can get some real good work into it.